Hey Soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are taking a look at a message that is meant to find you right now. And to do this reading, we will be picking 4 cards together as the main cards or the main energies of this reading. So we already see 1 and 2, 3, and I see 4 right there. Okay, so let's see what you have. For pile number 1, you have the Hermit. For pile number 2, you have the Sun. For pile number 3, you have the Hanged Man. And for pile number 4, let's put them, there we go so you can see them. Pile number 4, you have the Devil card. Now, if you like to pick with crystals, let me add these right now. There we go. So for pile number 1, you have the green Aventurine. For pile number 2, you have the yellow Aventurine. For pile number 3, you have the Amethyst. And for pile number 4, you have the red Jasper. All right, so take a look at which one of these 4 piles or 4 crystals you're the most drawn to, and that will probably be the pile for you here today. But as I always say, if you feel drawn to more than one pile or perhaps even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It is your magic that always guides you and leads the way for you to find the right reading for you that always surprises you. And so whether you're just drawn to one and you know that's it, then that will be your pile, or perhaps you're drawn to several or all. Again, all of these in this case will be your piles. So trust your intuition, let it lead the way, and as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hey Soul family, welcome to your shuffling and card picking process. It is so lovely to have you here as we prepare for your piles. And as you may know, today's reading is a reading that I'm very excited about. I love these types of readings of just letting the universe speak to us. And today it's about a message that is meant to find you right now. And to do this reading, as you can see, these are the decks that we will be using. On the left are the Oracle decks, and on the right are the Tarot decks. And if you're interested in any of the decks that I use, you'll find that I always list them down in the description box for you to check them out whenever you're called to do so. Okay, so what message is meant to find you right now? So 1, and I kind of have this intuitive feel that this goes right there, and then 2, and then 3, right? Okay. Next deck. One, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Ah, I feel this one. All right. And this one as well. Okay, let me shuffle. There. Okay, now onto the tea leaves. Ooh. Okay, I feel like we're gonna take these. Ooh la la. Pile number 4, I guess, has 2 cards. All right. Now onto the tarot decks, as we always do, we'll be taking 2 cards from each deck. Right, so. Ooh, that's standing out. Go. Moving on to the next deck. I feel like this pile is gonna get 3 of these cards. 3 cards from this deck. Okay. I need to move this here. There we go. Ah. I feel like these are 2. Ooh, 2. 1 and 2. Okay. Next deck. These are 3. I have a weird feeling of taking this and putting it there, so I'm gonna follow that instead of picking one here. So that's how it feels right. Okay. Right. There we go. So now let's put your piles neatly together for your reading. This will be pile number 1. There we go, pile number 1 with the green Aventurine. Pile number 2 there. Pile number 2 with the yellow Aventurine. And then pile number 3. There we go, with the amethyst. And pile number 4. Right there. With the, whoa, my apologies, my beautiful red Jasper. There we go, with the red Jasper. So your 4 piles for today's reading are now ready. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. It is always a pleasure as we prepare for your piles. Love you guys very much with every bit of my heart. Such a blessing to have a beautiful soul family like you around. I will never stop saying it. It is exactly how I feel. And let's get straight into your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful green Aventurine as well as the Hermit card. Very, very lovely card. I see a lot of things already as I take a look at it. But for now, let's keep it right there as we take a look at the rest of your cards and see what message is meant to find you right now. What your message is that is meant to find you right now. Okay, so we're starting off with your oracle cards first. You have air. Air signs, of course. Air. You have with air open-mindedness. You have objectivity. You have learning. Air signs are, of course, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. Isn't that really cool how it's coming with the Hermit? Fantastic. The message is very clear so far, but let's take it step by step. I do see a lot of mountains here as well as the forest, which are kind of giving me the same vibe. Okay. You have message in a bottle. Again, kind of the same idea, right? To a great extent. You have the ram and dahlia with determination. Let's take a look at your tea leaves. At your tea leaf, sorry. Again, you have hills, obstacles to overcome. Hills and mountains, wow. Okay, let's now take a look at your tarot cards. So, right off the bat, you have breakthrough. With 11 here, this is actually the strength card. Okay. No, actually, in this deck, the 8 is courage, which is strength. My apologies, this is the justice card. You have the King of Cups with healing. The Emperor. The Two of Wands. The Nine of Wands. The 10 of Wands. And then this is the after tarot. These are moments after the regular Rider-Waite-Smith. So here we have 3 of Pentacles. And you have the High Priestess. Again, this is the after tarot. Holding the keys to wisdom and life. So, of course, with the Two of Wands here, we get a clear picture of reflection. And this is exactly what I see from the very beginning of your reading. I do see that you are going through some very difficult times with all of the mountains and hills here. Something is difficult, at least feels difficult. It may not be at the end of the day all that difficult in real life, but it feels difficult for you at the moment. And we do see here with the Ten of Wands, it may even be, you may be feeling like you've stepped into some tumultuous times and you really need to figure things out. I see with the Nine of Wands, something happened, you know, a step was taken, whether you've taken that step, a bold step was taken, whether from you or someone else or something that took that step for you. It kind of feels heavy and tumultuous at the moment. You feel like you're trying to navigate your way through a difficult, or what may seem, I don't like to say difficult, what may seem to be a difficult situation. But I do see you holding on, trying to navigate well, actually. And in fact, a little sneak peek into your future here, I do see with the breakthrough and the Justice cards that things are going to be coming into balance and you will be breaking out free from this victoriously. But what is your message? The message that you're meant to hear right now. You see here with the Hermit card, in order to reach that stage, I do see that, as you see here, the Hermit is holding on to an owl or listening to an owl. And I really feel here with the Hermit card that your main guidance is that to go through these times, you first, before taking action, you first are guided to listen to yourself. You know, Hermit is not seeking for external guidance or validation. And although it's very important to listen to the outside world, sometimes it becomes too noisy and it's time to listen to yourself. I really see a guidance of hushing everything down, taking yourself out of the noise and really listening to yourself. There's a lot of thinking here with the air appearing in your reading, because there is a message, or there is like a brilliant idea, or it's certainly, first of all, before I get to what I wanted to say, communication between you and your higher self, with the communication between you and the universe. And in order to get the message, you may need to quiet things around you and give yourself that time to think and be on your own. Whether it's walking out in the forest or walking out alone, taking a walk, do you see? Maybe it's taking a walk or simply sitting down. I really see the message that is meant to find you at the moment. It's very clear here, is that there needs to be communication between you and your higher self. You'll figure out the way should you decide to quieten the environment around you and to listen to your inner self. It's not about listening to the outside world at the moment, but you'll be surprised how the reflection and the thinking process with the Two of Wands will guide you to inner wisdom with the High Priestess here. You see, the High Priestess is holding the keys. You have the solution in your hands. And it's all about taking the time to listen to it. See, the Three of Pentacles here is not working. You have the Emperor here without the head. It's not about listening to your everyday routine or your everyday work or observing things on the outside world. It's really now about going internally, going inwards and hearing, because it looks like to me that you'll be putting things together in such a clear way that will make you understand how to move forward. See, this Hermit card is sitting on a mushroom. This specific mushroom, I watched something recently, something historic that was suggesting that or saying that it's at least similar of where Santa Claus came from. And the story at least is very similar to a Slavic story of this specific red mushroom. I do not remember exactly why, and I'm not saying that this came from that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I watched something recently that was explaining how the stories are similar, and I cannot really remember exactly why. But in all cases, what I'm trying to say is that it reminds me of Santa Claus, especially, you know, with the belt here, very similar to Santa Claus's belt. And Santa Claus reminds me of, you know, being surprised with presents and things that we've wished for throughout the year. Again, with the green aventurine, this is a crystal, is like kind of like a good luck charm. It's a crystal of good luck. So the guidance here is that if you allow yourself to lower the vibration, not low vibration, you know, calm your mind down, your vibrations are going to match. I feel like you're going to be able to download something very important that will allow you to get exactly what it is that you want. And that's why you have open-mindedness, to open your mind. I feel like it's the crown chakra. Only when you quiet down everything and think will you allow the needed download. See, give your head, with all of the purple here as well, I want to say there's an emphasis of the head, of the crown chakra being activated, and you being able to download exactly what you need to do to overcome this difficult situation. Because it is clearly shown here that you will get an idea that is going to be some sort of breakthrough that will help you break out of this situation. So it's really giving yourself a time to finally pause and think. Let me help you with this thinking process, my dear pile number one. Since this is the main part of your reading, perhaps there is some sort of guidance to help you start your way on the right path as you think about this. Let's seek some guidance for you, my dear pile number one. What are you being guided to do exactly here as you start thinking and going inwards, where you will find your breakthrough? So you have the moon card with past lives. You have the 8 of Cups with letting go. Interesting. I do actually see some strong guidance here. And you have the Page of Swords with mind. See here, I feel like your mind is full of cluttered thoughts, because it is tumultuous time, so it makes all the sense in the world. Your mind is full of what's going to happen, who's going to say what, who's going to do what am I going to do about this, and what am I going to do about that. And you see the Page of Swords here, kind of like being mummified. It's like you're being mummified alive, killing yourself maybe mentally, or feeling really bad. And this is not in any way, shape, or form to blame you. This is the natural reaction to feeling going through tumultuous times. And I really see the clear guidance here with the 8 of Cups. before I get to the Eight of Cups, the moon is about the unknown. So because you don't know what's going to happen, there are so many worries, and I see your mind being really disturbed by what's going to happen, how is it going to be resolved, who's going to do what, and what's going to happen. And so really the main message here, as you start to be able to start downloading, if you stay in this energy, you won't be able to open up your mind to the solution. That's exactly what your reading is about. And so to listen to your inner guidance, it can only happen with the healing here. Now we understand why I have the King of Cups. Why it's telling you to give your mind or your head to your crown chakra, if we can say that. It's because at the moment there are so many worries and disturbances with regards to what's going on. And so with letting go here, it's all about breathing and knowing that everything is going to be all right. In fact, that's the first card that came out of your reading. There was an emphasis on it. I, in fact, even saw it as the Strength card in the beginning. I was like, why do I suddenly think it's the Strength card when I always read it as the Justice card? I was like, maybe I always got it wrong. But no, I always saw it as the Justice, and it is the Justice. But it looks like Strength, doesn't it? And so you'll find your strength the minute you drop the worries about the future. This will allow your mind to flow in the right way. Because the more you're worried, the more you're preventing the message to reach you, the idea, the solutions to reach you. And so letting go of these worries, knowing that everything is going to be okay, it will. Your reading is really showing everything is going to be okay. That way you allow energy to flow, and you'll find that you'll have the key to this whole situation. You'll find that you have the answers within you to what needs to get done. As you quiet your mind down to start healing the situation and to listen. What should I do about it? You'll really find your breakthrough as you calm your mind and your heart down, realizing and knowing that really everything is going to be okay. Although it looks very tumultuous, your message here, and it's meant to find you right now, is all about knowing that although it looks hard, it may look like a long road. The forest sometimes signifies going on an amazing adventure, but maybe getting lost in the middle. As you find your way out, it might feel scary at the moment, but really it's not going to end the way your fears or your mind is trying to portray to you, out of protection sometimes. This way, you'll find exactly what you need to do. And with the Ram and Dahlia, now you'll be able to step in the right direction. You'll have the plan and the determination and the strength. You'll regain back your strength to step into the right direction and do the right thing. My dear pile number 1. And so this is why you have the Three of Pentacles. It's cooperating or collaborating with the universe, with the other realm, because the High Priestess is the gatekeeper to this world and the other world. You know, listening to your higher self, listening to what the universe wants to tell you, listening to your spirit guides. And so this type of collaboration during very important time for you can only happen with healing, letting go of the worries, which won't happen anyway, and getting back to your element, getting back to your regular vibration, vibrating high, knowing everything is going to be all right, and that you are going to come out of this victorious. This type of strength comes with dropping the worries so that you can really explore and get more secrets on how to deal with the situation very clearly. It's like with the telephone here, you're meant to hear it, but it's blocked. You can't hear it. It's coming to you, but you can't hear it because the worries are making such a loud noise that you may not be able to receive this message. And trust, by the way, pile number 1, that as you quiet down, you will be in contact and in touch again. You will get the key ideas. You will get your messages on exactly what to do, and you'll be very fortunate and lucky in this situation. This is exactly what you see with the Christmas presents that I saw in the beginning. You will find that you will get exactly what you wanted to get from this situation. And my dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I see in your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, my dear pile number 1. This book could really help you out in manifesting your dreams and doing what you want. It's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it. But you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 1, it was such a pleasure doing this reading for you. Thank you for tuning in. All the best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful yellow Aventurine as well as the Sun card. Such a beautiful card. Let's see what message is meant to find you within this reading. And to do that, we'll first start off with your oracle cards. So pile number 2, you have the Moon card with satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. Lovely. Have the Sun and the Moon. How interesting. Okay. You also have the Cat and Lavender with independence. And the Cat is very much related to the Moon. In fact, the 9 lives of the Moon are related to the phases of the Moon. Sorry, the 9 lives of the Cat is related to the phases of the Moon. You have Breathe. Okay. And you have Money Path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. So beautiful. Okay. And so this is either money, tea leaves. We take a look at the whole reading and we, as every card, and we see what the energy is. So whether this is actual money or your dreams coming true with the Sun card, I see that something is about to manifest for you, pile number 2. Let's take a look at the rest of your cards. So you have the 9 of Wands with exhaustion. I feel you, pile number 2. You also have the Hermit with aloneness. You have the Page of Wands. You have the 5 of Wands. Right. The 5 of Swords. This is the financial market. So it may actually have to do with money. Oh my God, if I tell you the number of times where this card comes up with a super positive money card, you won't believe me. Or perhaps you've seen them on this channel the last period of time. I kind of get this strong message that even if things don't go well, you're going to be super, super well. You have the King of Cups. Again, looking at a chart. You have, you see what I mean? You have the 9 of Pentacles with the Euro here. Something is all about money in your reading. And you seem like you're winning. This is the 9 of Pentacles after all. So I can't help but think with the 9 lives that you are going to be okay. You're gonna be a-okay. You have the Emperor. This is the After Tarot scenes depicting. Oh, do you see the coin here? Oh, that's the orb. Okay. And it did look like a pentacle. You have the Judgment card where you're rising. See, if it may look like it's not okay, you're actually, it's like a rebirth for you. What a cool reading, pile number 2. What a cool reading. So I am seeing here the message that is meant to find you, surprisingly, is a strong message of letting you know with breathe specifically, you know. Breathe happens when you're like, whew, when, I wanted to say breathing happens when you're so relieved from something. So here, I see the message that is meant to find you is that you will be okay even if the environment around you does not look okay. Even if financially on the outside things may not look the best, I do see that in your pile, the message that's meant to find you is that you will not just be okay. I see with the Page of Wands, you're being actually showered with blessings. What a cool reading. And this type of message came up a lot of times. I saw it a lot of times. It's meant to reach some of you as a confirmation over and over, with the same cards appearing. And another card showing a lot of money. So yeah, it's always like that. And if you've seen it before, you know what I mean. And if you've seen it before, this is definitely a confirmation for you. So your message is that with the Sun, you'll be okay. Your path is clear. It's like kind of a message saying you'll be doing great, dear one. You're greatly taken care of. With the cat, you don't die. You're a magical being, and you will be going. You'll be satisfied emotionally, and your needs are going to be satisfied. Perhaps during a time of exhaust with the 9 of Wands. Maybe a lot of the people you know, a lot of the people you know may have it a bit hard. They're persevering with the 9 of Wands. It's hard, but it's not like bad, but it's hard. They're persevering. I see you flourishing. I see with aloneness here, I see you, I'm seeing you're going to be unique in this situation where although the charts are going down for you, the charts are going up. That is so beautiful. You're rising. It's so unbelievable. Charts are going down. You are going down, up. See, here it's kind of like there's exhaustion, general energy of exhaustion, where your energy is, you're not just staying afloat. You're rising. You're persevering, and you're very stable with the Emperor. You're achieving your dreams here with the Page of Wands. You're being showered with a lot of blessings. And that's such a sweet message here. Now, you do have the 5 of Wands. And I do need to reflect on that. Why do you have... Oh, I see. See, 5 of Wands has to do a lot of the times with competition, being head-to-head. Challenges. Challenge with what others will be telling you, because there are clouds and what you're seeing ahead is clear, but the people around you may be seeing this cloud, hence predicting difficulties coming, talking to, saying, convincing things of what's to come. And you see the purple here. It's the same kind of pastel purple, which leads me to this card again, and I'll get to that in a second. And so this instantly reminds me of that saying from the Game of Thrones, experts perhaps talking saying, you child of spring, what do you know about the long cold winter? And so although you could be talking to people who have experienced difficulties, who may have predict things that may not go exactly right, your reading is really saying don't listen to that, because with the purple leading us to this card, it's all about satisfying emotional needs, nurturing self and others. And so you're going to be okay. And so it's not your narrative is exactly this, what I'm seeing here. You are going to be okay. You have many lives. This is not going to affect you in any way, shape, or form. In fact, the wonderful thing is, as you can see, you're going to be very blessed. And so take it as an opportunity to take care of yourself and to help others. Your path ahead is clear. It's bright. Your long night has gone. Now the sun is rising, and it's a new day for you. It's not a time where you need to worry. You've already had perhaps your time with the darkness here. It's not your time to worry at all, pile number 2. It's the time to flourish, and who knows, with other nurturing self and others. Perhaps the pathway is so clear to you so that you are capable of helping others, my dear pile number 2. But oh boy, is your path beautiful. It looks like, if we take a look at money, your standard of living is rising. There's a rebirth to your life. There is a new world, fresh new world with the baby here. Living an exciting world full of blessings. And see, with breathe here, it's like, put all this aside, breathe. Don't worry about it. You are going to be okay. You're very much taken care of, and in fact you're going to be very blessed. May you always be protected as you are, my dear pile number 2. This is a very clear message here to what to expect. The clear message that I'm understanding as well is don't exhaust yourself with the challenges that you hear, with maybe what experts say, with what other people say. It's very clear. You're gonna be more than great. Okay is such an understatement. You're gonna be blessed, pile number 2. The sun has come into your world. And it's 42 as we said that. Unbelievable. So cool. You're definitely gonna be okay. Since this is the case, let's take a sneak peek into what's to come ahead for you, my dear pile number 2. What's to come ahead for you? So there's something with my throat chakra when I was saying ahead. I think maybe there's going to be communication or something. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll understand more as soon as we take a look at your message. But there is definitely something that has to do with throat chakra. Oh, so you have the 7 of Swords with politics. You have maybe spoken news with politics, spoken news. Ooh, the Star card with silence. I feel with this combination here that there may be news that may not be that happy, especially because it hurt my throat chakra. But here you are experiencing blessings in silence, like nobody knows, but it's kind of like the universe is putting you in a parallel world as whatever happens here happens. That's really cool, pile number 2. Wow. You have the Knight of Wands with intensity. You're like attracting things to you. Do you see? It's like you're a magnet. things are just happening for you, although on the outside it's a different narrative and a different story. There's a dichotomy of energy between your world and the outside world, that's for sure. Something's going down for you, it's certainly going up. You have the King of Swords with control, and then you have the Emperor, the King of Swords. You're totally in control. You feel powerful. You feel great. There's a lot of red showing strong energy. You're surviving. You're strong. In fact, you're getting what you want. Wow. And you have the Page of Pentacles with adventure. On the other hand, I see that you're, like I told you, you're living a parallel life where things seem to be going down and exhausting on the outside world. To you, you're like, whoa, I'm getting into this beautiful adventure. I'm living a beautiful life. I feel blessed. Yeah, that's the energy that I see here for you, my dear pal number 2. And that's why your strongest message here is simply not to listen to others. You will be okay. You are going to not survive. You're going to thrive. There's a lot of stability for you. There's a lot of exciting energy. There's a lot of exploration. I feel like it's your time, because with the darkness here, I feel like you've already... Remember when we said child? What do you... spring child. What do you know about the long nights of the winter? I feel like your response with the cat here, having lived 9 lives, would be, oh, I know more than you would know about the winter, having lived it so many times. My dear. So yeah, it's your time to thrive, I guess, is what the message in your pile is. You've already gone through it. It's not your time to go through it again. Now is simply the time where you're quietly living a blissful life. You're building stability to your future. You're building strength. You're building something strong. With all of the blessings, it seems, that's coming in, your standard of living is rising, and you're just exploring the world and having fun. And see, others here stands out. So it's not like you're gonna selfishly take this and enjoy it. I feel like with others here, you're really going to be helping others. In fact, you may be blessed for you and to help others, you know. I remember Michael Jackson's song, "For you and for me and the entire human race." So I feel like you care. I feel like you care, and I feel like you will be helping others. But my dear pal number 2, this is your time to thrive. Wow, what a beautiful message. Expect with the Page of Pentacles here some great adventure. I'm not seeing exactly what it is you'll be going through. See, the star cards shows that it's your hopes and your dreams, and you'll quietly, there's quiet energy here in your reading. You'll quietly be attracting everything that you ever wanted and hoped for into your life, and you'll be going through a lot of great adventure, and you're going to experience a parallel world where, in parallel to what's going on, you are going through an adventure and rising and being protected, enjoying your life. I wish you all the best of luck, my dear pile number 2. Sending you a hug. I hope you're always blessed and protected. And this was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, my dear pile number 2. This book can really help you out in manifesting what you want and achieving what you want. It's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it. But you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. And so if you're interested in checking it out, You'll find the link to this ebook down in the description box. By the way, there's also a productivity cookbook which really can help you be productive, but at the same time eat healthy, delicious food. That's the whole idea of this book. It's meant to give you a plethora of delicious recipes that cater to different palates, that are prepared in a matter of minutes and are delicious, so that you have the rest of the day to do what's important for you. There's also a vegan version, by the way. And if you're interested in checking these two books out, you'll find links to them down in the description box. And my dear pile number 2, I always love seeing a beautiful reading for you guys. May you be blessed and protected. This is such a divine message that is meant to reach you. May you be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Amethyst as well as the Hanged Man. So let's see how this fits into your reading. And as you know, we're taking a look at a message that is meant to find you right now. Let's find out what your message is. And we'll be starting off with your oracle cards first. So you have Trine, interesting. Angelic support, harmony, and perfect flow. Love that. And it goes really well with the message of the Hanged Man, especially what I'm seeing here. Okay. You also have, flexible. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You also have the duck and chrysanthemum with luck. Love that for you. And you have a nest. Yes, yes. I mean, the message is very clear. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Right. I don't always take exactly what I read on the tea leaf, but if it resonates with you, of course, please take it. Right, let's take a look at your tarot leaves. Tarot cards. You have the Ace of Pentacles with maturity. I mean, your message couldn't be any clearer, pile number 3. You have the Six of Pentacles with compromise. Yes, okay. You have the Page of Swords. Wow, beautiful Page of Swords. You have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Cups, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is the after tarot. So these are moments after the regular Rider-Waite-Smith depictions. We see the figure has taken a pentacle, taken the fruits of their hard work. Yes, yes, it's very clear. And you have the King of Wands, again, the after tarot. So what I'm seeing here as your clear message that is meant to find you right now is that in order for you to move into the next stage or get the benefit of what you're trying to do, a clear rest and rejuvenation is needed. So as an example to this type of energy, and that could fit in any area of your life, is, for example, someone who is working out constantly and they're trying to build strong muscles and they keep working out, but they don't see exactly the results that they're looking for. And so you'll see their coach always telling them, you need to rest and rejuvenate, to give your body the time to rest and to heal and to grow the muscles you're looking for. So it's not always about pushing through and finding different ways to take action. Rest is equally important. Sometimes the inaction is the action itself. Whether this is a message for you about resting and rejuvenation, or a message about doing nothing, inaction, both of them show that they will lead to the result of the growth that you are looking for. This is the time where you're not meant to be pulled back and forth between, should I be doing this or should I be doing that? It's a time where the inaction will be giving you the type of healing that you need for that leap that you need to go forward, for you to see that for you to pick up the fruits of your labor and hard work that you've been putting in. It's like with the Queen of Swords here, it's not the time to be disciplined and to push through. It's the time. It's not the time for resistance. It's the time to rejuvenate. This exactly like also another example of that is like studying. When you study so hard and you learn so many things, but in order to recall them and to remember them in the right time, your mind really needs to rest. And so the advice is to sleep, although it might look counterintuitive to what you want to do. But as you sleep, even if it's for a little while, you allow your mind to perhaps compartmentalize the information you've been trying to learn, to process it, to connect it, and so making it easy for you to recall and to understand it better when you study or when you need to use it. So yes, see here with flexibility, it reminds me of the example of exercising. It's like in order to go far beyond to do with your body or with your work or whatever it is that is important to you, that you want to see results in, you need to give in that rest to allow the flow to happen. Now, I did say risk, and you do have the 8 of Cups here with a risk. I understand. Yes. 8 of Cups has to do with walking away, right? So for you, walking away or leaving it now seems like a risk. That's what's going on. And that's why it's not easy for you to hear the word let it go. It could even have to do with your relationship with another person. So this could be work, exercise, studying, relationship with other people. Maybe, for a lot of you as well, maybe you are going back and forth with someone. Maybe it's not working. Maybe a great compromise is needed. And so the compromise here that I find in your 6 of Pentacles, as I can see in the rest of the reading, is to take the risk, to give it time to rest. And you will see that things will be stabilizing, resting, calming down. You'll find a lot of luck. And that's what you can see with the duck here. You'll find a lot of luck in the rest. Sometimes rest is luck. And so as you calm things down and take that rest, Page of Swords could be many different things. If you're studying, then you'll be able to learn better. If this is about work, then maybe you will be able to find better solutions. Also, the Page of Swords is about curiosity. Maybe you'll be able to explore things that you haven't explored before. If this is about a connection with another person, you'll calm down, giving the opportunity for better communication, to voice out what you want to say. All in all, with the 2 kings ending your reading here, this is balanced energy. This is you feeling stable, strong in your position. You'll be, with the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, you'll be in a strong position, stable, and you'll be getting the fruits of your labor. You'll be getting the benefit that you are exactly looking for in the situation that you are going through at the moment. Luck at the moment for you is in resting, just like with an egg, right? And just like with the butterfly. During that time, it might look like idle time, waste of time, but really it's where the growth happens. With the butterfly, it changes form, it becomes stronger, it builds wings to fly and to find freedom. with the eggs. They become, see, it's like a duck with its eggs. A new baby, a new life is formed that has a whole life ahead of it to do everything that it wants. All its dreams are ahead of it. So yes, your message is very, very clear. Pile number 3. This is the time, although you may be tempted to fight for something or to take action with regards to something. Maybe you're afraid and you're like, what? If I drop this is a risk. Of course, think about things well, but it really is a time of inaction, of resting, of rejuvenation. Because with the Hanged Man, this rest time is work happening behind the scenes in a different form that you may not be seeing. It's like, for example, when it comes to healing, one of the strongest advice, surprisingly, when it comes to healing is not just eating healthy food, right? They tell us sometimes it's not about eating at all and allowing the body to focus on the healing rather than the digestive process. Sometimes you just need to pause and give your body the time to heal. Yeah. So it's exactly it, that concept that echoes in every area of our lives, with our mind, our body, our relationship, our work, our luck, and everything. Your message is very clear. If you want to have the flexibility to move not just towards the direction that you want, but exactly as far as you want to go, you'll just have to risk pausing for a while now. And I know why you have a risk here, because it's like telling a student, just take a little bit of rest and don't study, even though your exam may be in a couple of hours. They'll be like, what? Of course not. But sometimes it's the right advice. Just even if it's a 30-minute sleep, it's very important. Although that's very little, but you know what I mean. Just a little bit of rest can take you a long way in helping you understand, recollect with the Page of Swords, find other areas, discover other areas that you haven't thought of before. It's always important to pause and reflect. And this is exactly what I see in your reading. This will create a new beginning for you, getting you what you want. Pile number 3. See, even your stone is the amethyst, which has to do with your crown chakra. It's like a pause that will allow you to download information, that will allow you to think clearer. A lot of purples for sure. Think clearer, download information, connect to a stronger vibration, strong energy to go in the direction that you want, perhaps even allowing you, connecting you with great luck. My dear pile number 3. Yeah. Your bless is in the pause. And it's 0303 as we said that in your video. Okay. Do you see that in the Queen of Swords? I just noticed it. This figure's hand is strained, you know, from all the pulling. It's not doing well. Again, giving the same with this arm. And you get the idea that they both need to rest. It's you won't be going with full power without the pause and the rest. I think it's clear now. And since you're gonna find your perfect flow and harmony within the rest, let's seek some guidance. Like, take 3 cards with how you're meant to do that exactly. In case this may seem vague to you, 3 cards to get advice on how exactly you're being guided to do that. So, oh my, you won't believe me. Look at that. I was just pausing to take a look at this horse. I saw 3 white dots here and I was like, is this horse, there we go. Is this horse crying? And I was like, no, they're just the white dots in the art. And then take a look at that. This is the card that comes out. So, isolation with the Three of Swords. Something with the crying here. Okay, well, let's keep it there for a second. You also have, wow, the Silence card. This is the Star card. And the Seven of Pentacles with Patience. See, with the Three of Swords and the isolation, it is a difficult situation. You would rather move quickly because you want the results and you don't want to feel the coldness or the iciness. It hurts of this situation. So asking you to pause is really difficult because you're tired or you're hurt. The situation is extremely uncomfortable and you just want to get out of it. And that's why you have patience here. Centering your reading is the Star card. What you hope for and dream is going to be accomplished. It's going to happen. And rushing it is not really the way forward towards that dream, but rather with the full moon, I feel like it's taking us towards this card with the phases of the moon, showing that things happen in sequence, in a certain sequence. Things happen, it has a certain path and it must complete this path. It must be done in a specific way. And so your best bet at the moment is to just be patient. And Three of Swords is like mental suffering that isn't necessarily true. It's like inflicting pain upon ourselves without meaning to, because we're worried about something or maybe being attached to the past or many other reasons. So I really see here it's the idea that the more you're looking towards the end results, wanting it to happen now, it will cause a lot of mental suffering for you. And so drop the need for things to happen now. Let it take its course and its time. Take it moment by moment, and rather than going through the whole phase suffering, go through it with calmness and tranquility, since you're going to go through it anyways. Enjoy the ride, because what you want is going to happen. It is going to come true for you, my dear pile number 3. Just trust the process. It's all a process, just like a butterfly, the egg. There's growth every single day or every single minute. Let it happen organically the way it's supposed to happen. Rest, take it easy, and you will see, my dear pile number 3, that it's all going to come together for you in the way that you want. It's all going to happen. What you hope and wish for will come true. And this is exactly what I see in your reading with regards to the message that that is meant to find you right now. I hope you've enjoyed your reading, my dear pile number 3. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, my dear pile number 3. This book could really help you out with achieving what you want, going through a process like that as well, being productive, learning how to be productive right away. You know, it's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate reading it. But you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. And so if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find the link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook. And by the way, there's also another productivity cookbook that can help you out with this process, because a lot of the feedback when it comes to productivity is there are certain things that take off most of our day. One of them is cooking, especially when we want to eat healthy meals. So the alternative is always eat something quick that is unhealthy and then feeling bad or paying for it later. And this is why I felt it was so important to provide this book to you. I've partnered with a nutritionist that I love and believe in, and we brought out a book with healthy and delicious meals that are cooked in a matter of minutes. allowing you to enjoy the rest of the day, to do what is important for you. And my dear pile number 3, I wish you the best of luck from my heart on what you're about to accomplish or achieve. May you always be blessed. Oh, if you want to check out these 2 books, you'll find links to them down in the description box. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful red Jasper as well as the devil card. Very, very interesting. Let's see how this fits into your reading today. And we're taking a look at a message that is meant to find you right now. All right, so we'll be starting off with your oracle cards first. Yes, you have 2 tea leaves. I remember as we were preparing for your pile. So, you have sextile with a combination of tension and flow, potential and a rewarding situation. Interesting. Well, it does work beautifully with the devil card here, actually. Let's see what it wants to say. You have higher power. Love that. Wow. Okay. You know, higher power could be a message from higher power. Could be a message from your higher self. Could be both. Certainly for you, pile number 4, this is a strong message here. In all cases, I mean. You have the beaver and birch with home. You have scales, keep your life in balance. And you have man, dealings or relationship with a man. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. Okay, so you have, you have the Tower card with Thunderbolt. You have, the Strength card with Courage. Love that. Okay, you have the 3 of Cups. How interesting. You have Isis, Osiris, and Horus. Love that. This is actually pretty significant. Taking a look at your cards here. You have the Knight of Wands. All right. You have the 3 of Wands. The 4 of Cups. And you have the 6 of Wands. Beautiful. This is the after tarot. So it's like someone else is being crowned or winning as well. Maybe celebrating someone else. Someone is involved in this reading for sure. We keep seeing someone being involved in this reading. And you have the 5 of Swords, which is a card about defeat. You see someone defeating others. They're winning here. All right. So, very interesting reading. What am I seeing? To be honest with you, the first thing that I was picking up is an energy about a specific person in your life. I wanted to wait with the Devil card here, holding a mask. I felt it was the energy of someone in your reading, and I said, wait, let's see what we're being illuminated with. And certainly this reading is here to illuminate you with very important information. You see the third eye being illuminated here, or illuminating your third eye. So it looks like this reading is about a specific person in your life. I'm not gonna lie to you. Seeing the Tower card and seeing the Devil card here, I feel like maybe this is a double-faced person, or perhaps this is a person that is not telling you the truth entirely, hiding something that would help them achieve their goals, move from one goal to the next. So this reading really is here to shed light on something that is not, that is hidden, right? Especially that you have the beaver. Beaver is shy, and so you don't see them a lot. They could be in hiding a lot. So we see the idea of perhaps hidden information. Four of Cups shows that you feel that something is missing. You feel like something is not right, perhaps out of balance. See, with the pillars here and ancient pillars showing up in your Four of Cups, I feel like you are an old soul. You have a lot of experience, not just from this life, but from many past lives. Have a lot of ancient energy in your reading. And I feel like you have a lot of experience, perhaps a lot of lived experience. Your soul kind of feels something is not right. Maybe you haven't said it to yourself yet. Maybe logically you haven't picked up why you're feeling that something is off. But energetically, you feel like something is not right. Something is just not going naturally with this person that you're dealing with here. It looks okay, it seems, from the outside. But in fact, energetically, I mean, it doesn't feel right. It just feels like something is wrong. There's some sort of red flag. See, the Six of Wands, it looks like, see, because this is a winning person and they're sharing their wins with someone else or crowning someone else. So I kind of feel like this is a person who is trying to maybe include you in their wins or include you, giving you a promise or making you shine and become visible, maybe giving you a lot at the moment, but don't have all that good intentions. And that's why you have the sextile here. With you feeling good on the outside, this person may be doing a lot of nice things on the outside, but you also feel like something is missing with the Four of Cups. You see, it's these two emotions coming together here. That's maybe why you have the balance, weighing things out. Something doesn't feel right with a specific person in your life. Who could this person be? Well, I have a couple of clues on who this person could be. With Isis, Osiris, and Horus, there are different ways to look at this. Maybe this is a family member. Also with Isis and Osiris, this could be either a partner or a potential partner. It could be, with the Three of Wands, it could be someone you just met. Something just started. So take it as it resonates. I mean, if it's none of these examples, don't try to make it resonate with someone in your life, but rather this reading is here to help you get in touch with the emotion where you are with a person where you already feel like something is wrong. Not and it's not about searching, it's about confirming an emotion that you already feel about a certain person. Because the confusion here is that your dealings with this person on the outside, they seem fine. So perhaps you could have been shutting down your intuition or these back emotions that kind of feel that something may be off. Like, I feel like this energy seeps through here and there and you may be logically explaining to yourself, oh, maybe they did that because they had other things to worry about, or maybe they didn't have time, or maybe this, or maybe that, maybe they didn't mean it. But I kind of feel like this reading is here to tell you that whoever you're dealing with, you may want to listen to your intuition and not ignore it. Pile number 4. Very specific reading, but this is what I'm seeing. Even the scales have 2 things, and you have the sextile, combination of tension and flow. So yeah, you're experiencing these 2 emotions or realities at the same time. So before I get to the resurrection part, I do want to tell you that your reading, or the message that is meant to find you at the moment, is kind of telling you to perhaps clear out this energy. Maybe not talk to this person, or talk to this person, but clear away any plans that you had with them. Something of the sort, because you do have the birch tree, and in Irish tradition, they would use the logs of the birch tree to create a brush to dust out the old year and bring in the new. So I do see the idea of brushing out the bad energy to renew the energy around you. Do not follow what in your heart instinctively feels wrong. And so this way, even if you're worried about something, I do see that if you brush this energy off, there is renewal here. We did say move out the old energy and bring in the new. So there is renewal of energy here. Also, with the story of Isis and Osiris, there was renewal. His brother chopped him into little pieces and threw different parts of his body all over ancient Egypt, or all over Egypt. And Isis picked up all these body parts and put Osiris together. And so bringing him back to life. So there is renewal of life. See, I don't know what your situation is exactly, but it looks like perhaps you're worried about maybe this person not being there for one reason or the other, because we do see a wall, and from a lifeless wall, a daisy came out. Life happened. Again, the idea of life happening, renewance. And so your reading is telling you that you will be absolutely okay without this person, or the agreement that you have with this person. If you feel something is off, be courageous with the Knight of Wands to do the right thing. And don't follow them if it feels wrong. Be courageous again. Be courageous to do what is right for you. And it won't mean that it's the end of what you want. It only means the resurrection of what you want in another form, in a better way. My dear pile number 4, don't take little wins with the 6 of Wands and trade it off with something much more worthwhile to you. And perhaps why you have home here is because the beaver is a hard worker, very talented, collects things from nature to build a safe and homey place for their family. So this tells me that perhaps a message from your higher self here is that you're more than capable, especially that you were drawn to the red jasper. This is courage. This is being bold, having the confidence to do what you want. And so this is an illusion with the devil. They promise to give, but they don't give. Whereas with your energy, you are fully capable and talented of attracting or getting what you want for yourself. And you do not need another person to achieve what you want for you. Perhaps if this is about If this is not about someone giving you something, then maybe it's about a relationship with a friend or a romantic partner or someone. Then it shows that you do not need this person in your life. You will be able to attract and create other bonds with other people in the way that you want. So 3 of Wands shows me that you're about to take a step. You're about to begin something with this person, with the 3 of Wands. You know, taking a step towards a journey. And so your advice here with the birch is to clear this off and not take this step. Because here with the 5 of Swords, this is the energy of one being defeated and one winning. And so if this is the equation where one's gonna win and one's gonna be defeated, make sure that defeated person is not you, pile number 4. A good connection or relationship is a give and take, where both people give to each other and take, and not about one winning and one being defeated. And like I explained here with the 5 of Swords, I feel like the energy with this person holding the sword like that, if it's about winning or losing, make sure you're not the one losing, pile number 4. This way you'll be safe with the home here, and do not worry. What you want, pile number 4, you are going to get. Even if it looks at the moment like a roadblock, a dead wall, where can things go from? Out of the blue, things will happen for you. Same with Osiris. I mean, someone who's had their body distributed all over Egypt and to come back to life. Don't worry, pile number 4. What you want will come for you. Make sure you just move away from illusion. Because at the end of the day, this is an illusion. They're not going to give you what you want. And this is exactly what I see in your reading, my dear pile number 4. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book. This book could really help you out in achieving your dreams and manifesting the things that you want for yourself, the things that speak to your heart. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate reading it, but really it has all the advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying the process. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And by the way, to help you with that, there's also the productivity cookbook, and I believe it's very important. That's why I've created it hand in hand with the productivity book, because there are a lot of important things that take up our day, like cooking healthy food, because the alternative would be doing quick meals that on the long run may be very harmful for us. And so this book is right there to help you with this issue. It has a plethora, I think 210 recipes of healthy and delicious meals that serve every palate. It's really, I'm sure you're gonna love it. I've partnered with a nutritionist that I love and believe in to bring out this book. And the key thing about it is that it's cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you to do. The instructions are clear, whether you know how to cook or not. It's very easy to follow. There's also a vegan version if you're vegan, and if you're interested in checking these two books out, you'll find links to them down in the description box. And my dear pile number 4, it was such a pleasure doing this reading for you. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!